Hello and welcome to Bryant Systems. I'm Scott Bryant. I'd just like to talk to you today about power to the people, Pavlo, a way of training with kettlebells. Now, I really agree with kettlebells and I really like them. But what I don't agree with kettlebell training is that many people, from what I found, their cores are turned off, they've got inverted breathing patterns. So by throwing a kettlebell around without having a good functional assessment, they are really setting themselves up for injury and problems. So in his book, he explains about how you can do Russian strength training secrets for every American. It should be, say, every Englishman, really, but that's fine. But in this book, it sets out rep sets, loads, and tempos, which is good, wave cycles, which is good, how to get the most out of it. And he does it with a lot of sense of humour, which I think is good. And the guy's in phenomenal shape himself, which I really like. He's talking about Eugene Sandow in the book as well, which I like as well. There you go, there's Eugene Sandow, if you can see him. Can you see that physique? So he was a powerful, strong guy that only ate organic food. He wasn't on any anabolic steroids because they wasn't invented then. So Pavlo brought out power to the people, in which we to learn how to use the kettlebell in a better way. And it was a Russian secret for a long time, and then it's gone mainstream. There's kettlebells in every gym, but not every gym is doing a really good assessment of the body. So I will be doing some kettlebell videos in which I'll upload so you can see me training with kettlebells, so you get an idea of what you need to do, what you can and what you can't do with them. The main thing is that you must engage your core in which to lift the kettlebell. If you're not engaging your core and you're just swinging it around, which I see many people do in the gyms, not engaging, then they could be setting themselves up for a disc herniation or something like that. So it's something that you really need to think about when training with kettlebells. Okay, so another great book. So I just spoke about Charlie Francis's book, Training for Speed, which is there, which is really good. And then I've mentioned Power to the People by Pavlo, which is there. And then the next book, which is really amazing, which is Beyond Stretching. Now, I do and I don't like this book because there's lots of stretches in there. There's lots of great information. But how do you know what to stretch? If you've not had a functional assessment of what's weak, what's tight, and what's strong in the body, you don't know what you're stretching. You may just have tight hamstrings, but you may have tight rhomboids, but you're only stretching the hamstrings. So remember that everything needs to be in balance. So if you're only doing one and not doing all of the others, then this can cause a problem inside the body. So I do like his book. There is some great stretches in there, but without having an assessment, you don't know what's right to stretch and what is wrong to stretch. And that's what's unique about CHEK practitioners when we do our orthopedic assessment. We're assessing the hamstrings, we're assessing the glutes, we're assessing the glute med, we're assessing the gastrocs, we're assessing the soleus, we're assessing the tricep, all three heads, the bicep, all three heads. We're assessing the pectoral minor, the pectoral major. We're assessing the jaw, we're assessing your eyes. Remember, the jaw is a muscle, the eyes are controlled by muscles, okay? We're assessing the temporalis, which is a part of the skull. We're assessing the trapezius. So we're looking at everything to see where you may be too tight or weak or too loose. And that's one thing that Beyond Stretching doesn't cover. All it shows you is how to stretch the body. Now, the good thing with Paul's book, Eat, Move and Be Healthy, it has a stretching grading in there where you test the stretch on yourself. You think, oh, that's tight, I need to do that. But then obviously it's not until you see a practitioner that you know exactly what to do and what not to do, because you don't understand the orthopedic norms in which you need to be normal for, in which to whether to understand whether you need to stretch that muscle or not. Okay, I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems. I hope you enjoyed this blog today. Please comment today. Please share. Please like, let me know what you think. Thank you very much. Bye bye.